Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Man United Central. Guys, I'm boosted that you're here. Today's going to be a quick one. We're going to do a quick update. We had a presser, Ten Hag's press conference for the Wolves game. I'll give you a few synopsis on what he said. He was asked a few questions about, when it comes to Rasmus Højlund. He was asked that, okay, there are reports that he's hurt and he could be out for longer than anticipated. Pretty much Ten Hag said, you know what, that is not the case. The reason he is hurt, but it's not as severe. But at the moment, he's not up to speed when it comes to the fitness level. So, they're going to slowly build him up. That way he's going to be able to play, to get up to speed to where the other players are. Of course, they're going to continue monitoring him. That way he's, he gets back to match fitness. Other questions he was asked, which was very interesting. The reporters were asked him, like, look, we hear that Harry Kane is going to Bayern Munich. So what do you think about that? He was like, well, it's a sad situation to see one of our top strikers leaving the Premier League, right? But the reporter was like, well, but at least you won't have to face him. Ten Hag was like, no, that's not the case. I want to play the best. He wants to play with the best. That way he can beat the best. That way there's no excuse. Because I think our third game is with Tottenham. So, the reporters were like, oh, well, you don't have to face him. He was like, no, he really would have liked to, continue facing him. And he was also asked, was he part of your plans? He was like, look, Kane is a really good striker. Of course, he didn't answer it directly. He said, yeah, he's a good striker. Any team would like to have him. But Ten Hag emphasized the point that he is happy with his choice of the striker in Rasmus Højlund, right? He said, look, we made the right choice as a team to go for Rasmus Højlund instead of, pursuing the Kane situation, which I'm glad, because imagine if we went through the saga with Kane, trying to get him, knowing Daniel Levy, how he is, it didn't make any sense. So I'm glad we pulled out of it. Yes, wasn't I hoping yesterday that we can do a last minute hijack deal? Yes, I did. I was one of those. I'm sure a lot of you guys too were hoping, like, we can pull some miracles and convince him to either stay on, ride his contract until next summer. That way we can jump in. But then again, it didn't work out. Sometimes things don't work out as well we want them. So yeah, he went to Bayern. But the thing is, look, he can go to Bayern, and in a few years, one or two years, he would want to come back because he wants that to beat that Alan Shearer record as a top goal scorer ever, right? So he can come back, and even if he comes back in like 2 years, he still can bang in goals. So hopefully by then, who knows? We may have that a new owner in Sheikh Jassim, and maybe we can go in there and get him. But it is what it is, right? So we'll move on. Our season is due to start soon. He did give us also an update on injuries. Terrell Malacia is still going to be out. But he did say that Martial, was in training with the first team. So I don't know, he may be on the bench. He was also asked, okay, what's the status on Maguire? He said, yeah, basically in a nutshell, he was like, if by this weekend, maybe if he doesn't finalize his move to West Ham, then he's going to be on the bench for us on Monday. I really don't see that happening. From what I gather from David Moyes, when he interviewed today on his press conference before the game on Monday, he did mention, our bid for Maguire was accepted by Man United. So, they already, even Moyes was talking about it, means that this deal, it looks like it's close to its conclusion, and we should be getting that here soon, right? Let me see who else. Other injuries, of course, he did mention that Tom Heaton is injured. So now he's faced with this. Obviously, we're kind of short in the goalkeeping, but Dean Henderson is getting back to fitness. So it looks like, guys, I know we're trying to get some money for Dean Henderson. It looks like Dean Henderson may end up being staying because we need a number 2. I know I was not looking forward for that because I really wanted us to sell him. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. Let's see what else. My prediction for starting 11 for our Wolves game is going to go something like this. Of course, number 1 is Onana. I'm going to have back 2 is Lisandro Martinez. Varane on the left is going to be Luke Shaw. On the right, you know what? I'm going to go with David Delo. And then midfield, Casemiro, Mount, Bruno. And then on the left, I'm going to go with Garnacho. Garnacho really impressed me, and I think this season he's going to really break into the team. And number 9, of course, Rashi. And then on that right, we're going to go with Anthony. Anthony, this season, I think he's going to play with something. He has something to prove. So we'll see what he does. I really hope that he really, steps up his game and gives us those goals, right? So that is my starting lineup. In the comments below, let me know who you predict is going to start. Honestly, I do apologize for the noise. Honestly, that game on Monday, we should win comfortably because, we're playing a team, they just sucked their manager. So they have an interim manager. Yes, sometimes you fear that new manager bounce, but we at home, we've always been a fortress. So again, we should be able to perform at home very well and, at least put like 3 past them. That way we can start this season with a bang. Guys, that is really all I have for you. Let me know what you think. How many are we going to win? How many goals? Let me know in the comments below. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Peace out. Make sure, as you're rolling out, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. All right. Peace.